Good day guys, Blackhawk again with another LSPDFR tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to change your red and blue lights on your vehicle to just blue, so it shines just like this. And another thing, while I'm doing that, I'm going to show you how to take that textures of the blue light or red and blue light and change it up to another type of texture. That's only additional if you want to do that. If you don't want to do that, feel free only to change the lights from blue to red or from red to blue, whichever you prefer. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so with whichever vehicle you downloaded, you obviously installed into your game. So you go to that vehicles folder. Well, in my case it's at Chef Colorado. I'm gonna create a new folder for the lights. I'm going to edit, go to folder, name it blue, go into the folder. Now you go to your OpenIV, you go to your location where your vehicles are installed. In my case it's in patch state 20, and I have renamed my vehicle to this. Your vehicle will be police, police 3, sheriff, whatever you've named it to. So for me to change the lights, I might see, okay, there's my police old 2, there's my Chef Colorado here now. You still see here on the back I have the red lights and the blue lights, same on the front, red and blue. I'm gonna change it just to blue lights. What I'm gonna do, I'm looking for the file police old YTD. In your case it will be whatever the YTD file is named. I'm gonna go into it, and then I'm gonna scroll down until I get to a picture that looks like let me show you. That looks like the lights on the vehicle. Most of the, okay, there you go. Most of the vehicles will look like this. Most of the files will actually look like this. We'll have red and blue, amber and white, or just red and blue, or just red and amber, or just blue and amber, or white with. So in my case it will be this one. Now I know for a fact there will be another one as well. Let's just scroll down and see if there's another one we can spot. Maybe it will always be red and blue lights. No, for each file that has a red and blue lighting, you change to just to blue or just to red, whichever you prefer. Scroll down, scroll a little bit faster. So just red, so this will be just normal lighting. Ah, there you go. See, so now you have two files that has red and blue lighting. Okay, so now what you do, you go to your folder which you've created, then put it aside here, then do drag and drop it into this new folder you've created. And scroll up to the other file. Let's just see, up, scroll down, and there you go. Right, drag and drop. Okay, so don't exit out of OpenIV yet, because you're going to replace this files with the new files you've just edited. Okay, what you're gonna do now, for me, the editing program I use is Paint.net. You maybe have Jump On or Photoshop, whichever program you prefer, but for me Paint.net is a really good program to use. What you're going to do is going to double click on that file. Alright, now what you want to do is go to your selector, select your blue light, drag it around this blue one, just make sure you've covered all corners, drag it there, yes. Now say Control C for copy and Control V for paste. Take it, drag it over the red one. Okay, now you're done with that. Now you see there's a small one here as well. Do exactly the same for this as well. Cover it here. Just make sure we cover all corners. Copy and paste. There you go. If it's longer like this, don't worry, you just take it and just drag it so it covers all of the red parts. Doesn't matter that it's smaller or bigger, just make sure it covers all of the red parts. Okay, now save file and save. And you can save your file. Press your control key, you scroll up and it will become thumbnail, so you can see where you place it, just the blue. Okay, for this one we're going to do the same. Okay, so we have your lights here, drag a box around it. Okay, so copy and create a new layer just to make sure that we don't mess it up. Take it, drag it over those ones, make sure it's all right. Go to your first layer again, just get your box, select it, just make sure you delete the bottom ones. There you go. Now both of them are blue. Then go to image, say flatten, file and save. Okay, now you have both of these files have blue lights now. What you can do now, go to open IV and you can take these files over here, select both of them and drag and drop them into your open IV and you will see it just changed to blue. And you can press save. So now what will happen, if you can, when you're in game, your vehicle's overhead lights and the lights on the grill or wherever will shine blue. You can just check, go into the file, just check if that lights were turned blue, make sure, and yes, they're blue here, they're blue there. Check on the grill, yes. Now this changing of the lights has a second stage that you have to do also. When you turn this lights blue in game, when you press your lights, it will still flash red and blue because you haven't changed your lighting in your XML file. Now I'm going to show you how to do that as well, for the lighting also to be just blue. Okay, so you go to your games folder, mine is PC, H drive, games, GTA 5, go to the GTA 5 directory, go to the ELS folder you have, go to pack default, okay, then you go to whichever your vehicle is named to, mine is named police 02, go to that file, and you will see here, blue, amber. Now this blue will be blue, red, blue, red, blue, red. You just change those to blue. There's amber ones you can leave. If you have amber or if you have white, you can leave them. That's for the auxiliary lights. But if you feel like you will want to change each and every light to blue, then you have to change them as well. Okay, now that's the second stage. The additional thing that I want to show you, if you like me and you love to edit the content of the stuff you play with, what you can do, what I usually do to make my lights just a little bit more realistic. Okay, I'm not going to use these files. I'm going to use the files I created already, the original ones. What I'm going to do is I want to change this blue lights to a light that looks a little bit more real. Templates. Okay, you see here now. Now I want to use that light because that looks much more realistic. Go into paint. See, there's LEDs, but it looks much more realistic than the ones that I'm currently using. I'm going to use two sets. Keep in mind this is set 1 I'm going to use, and another set I'm going to show you now. Another set that I'm going to use is this one over here. Okay, so I've opened these two files. This one I'm going to use for the grill lights in front. This one I'm going to use for light bar. Okay, so how are we going to do that? It's a good question you may be asking yourself. What we're going to do is just go out of these files, put it aside. Now we want to edit the light bar ones first. Okay, that's fine, we can do that. Go into that one, bring that up, and then afterwards we're gonna edit the light bars. Okay, so now in Paint we have all our files that we want to edit. Let's edit the light bar, the colors first. I'll just show you the most important parts of the edit. Okay, we have the light over here. We're gonna use this one for the grill. Select it, control copy, and then we create another layer. Control paste. Okay, we're gonna set this thing a little bit to dampen it a little bit. Just see, okay, we want there, bring it in, want it there. That's about good. Copy it again, paste it again. Yes, copy it again, paste it again. Okay, copy it again and paste it again. Okay, so once you've done that, you go back. What you can do now is select the blue of that blue lights. You can go to your top layer again, and you can make transparency right again. Go to recolor. Just set the thing a little bit more. Like that. Do it for each and every one. You're finished, you just go to your file and say save, and then you throw it into your game file again. I'm gonna quickly do this. I'm gonna show the end result of the light bar and the grill, and then I will show you how it looks like in game. Okay, so now we are finished editing the textures. We are finished with the coloring of the lighting, and I'm going to show you now how it looks. Okay, so we went from this standard textures and standard lighting to this. See there, I use a little bit of a different lighting pattern for this blocks, and then we went from the, oh yes, this is for a light bar, and this one is for grill. We went from this to this. See, this looks much better than this pattern over here, and you will see it in game as well. Okay, so once you've finished saving this, open up OpenIV, go to your vehicle that you've edited. In my case, it's Police 02. Just check here quickly, it's the right one. Yes, it's the right one. So you go to your YTD file, let me search it, there we go. You go down where you can see your lighting system. There's my, okay, I already replaced mine, but I just edit it now again. Take that one, you can select both with control, and then you just click on the files, you just take them, and you open up your OpenIV again. Oh, that's not OpenIV. There you go, and you drop them in. And I've seen that change a little bit. You scroll down to your second one or your third one, all depending on how much lighting textures you have to replace or color. This one only has 2. There you go. They are replaced as well, and you hit save. Okay, so after you saved, you exit out of your OpenIV, exit out of your editing programs, exit here, and I will see you guys in game. Okay, so here we are back in game. Let me quickly show you how the textures look before I put on lighting. Hopefully you guys will be able to see. Okay, this one is not so clear, but you can see a little bit of a difference from the previously showed textures. At the light bar you can definitely see the difference. Let's see if we can take out the phone and scroll a little bit. There you go. See, textures are much different than it was. Go here. Let's see if we can see the different textures here. Yes, so you can see. Okay, let's go park in the sun quickly. Maybe texture will be more brighter there. There you go. You see the texture here. Back textures looks like this now. Okay, so let's turn on the lighting system. Let me show you how it looks. There is our amber lighting. Phase 1 lighting. Oh, it's been visited. Okay, let's put on all the lights. Let's get out and I'll show you how it looks. in first person view. And there you go. All lights are blue. There's lights over there. That looks much better than it had been. The rear ones, see, just look how good that looks. Put on top. So yes, that's it. If you want to texture your lights and color it, that is how you do it without any hassle, and you have a very good light bar. I don't know if I textured this one as well. Yes, I did texture. No, I didn't texture this one. Must still do that. Okay, so yes, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If it helped you in any way, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed yet to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell also, so you can get notifications each time I upload a video. And yes, I will see you guys in the next tutorial.